Now it's time for more of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk Hookup. Get ready for more of the best fishing information and the hottest tips on improving your angling skills. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup. Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. And now, Southern California's sports fishing voice, the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Mexa, and Corey Sander.
Welcome back. Hour number 2. Let's Talk Hookup right here on the Let's Talk Hookup app, Facebook and YouTube Live. Pete Gray here, along with Wayne Cotto. Ricky's out taking a little R&R this weekend with his lovely wife, Dallas. And we have a great show for you today. Captain Matt Barlow from Limitless out of Dana Landing in Mission Bay is here talking fishing, man. We're getting lots of inside information from Captain Matt and a lot more to come too, right? And giving away a fantastic prize today, right?
Boy, are we. One lucky caller or texter is going to win a pair of Costa sunglasses, the Tuna Alley Pros with the blue mirror and the glass lenses. What a great prize. And boy, you're going to want those this summer as we go off the shore and go fishing. Those are going to be hot ticket for you to be able to sight out those fish and catch all those fish that you're going to be taking pictures of and putting up on your Facebook and social media.
Yeah. Prediction. Wahoo, yellowfin, bluefin,
Dorado.
yellowtail, Dorado, all of the above. What do you think, man?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it, right?
Yeah, I think they're all in the cards.
Sure.
I'm a little hesitant about Wahoo, but perhaps.
Come on, Wahoo at the Whistler Buoy.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, remember catching those things on the 9 Mile, Like,
exactly.
Like,
Crazy.
Yeah.
But, what year was that?
That's a good question.
2015, 16, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it wasn't that long
The first warm water block.
Yeah, maybe 10
Yeah, it'd be
years
interesting to see like what the water temps were in March.
Yeah.
In that year. And see,
well, they're already showing the blob starting to form up north.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt we're going to be catching. I mean, the Tomahawk caught a Dorado right on the troll a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So I mean,
well, he's out right now. On a 3 day. So
yeah,
and I know Aliar on the Polaris Supreme's out right now. So they might have. I mean, they've been having great yellowtail fishing down the coast too. So that's also a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, that's my favorite fish to.
Oh, me too.
I mean, it's the quintessential game fish.
Yeah.
And structure yellowtail fishing.
Yeah, structure yellowtail fishing is so much fun because it's a game, man. You gotta pull on them, or they got you.
Bye.
Yeah.
So
and they're so good to eat. You bleed a yellowtail and you get that blood out of there. That is one of my favorite fish.
You get it bled and chilled, and it's great game fish. Yeah, it's amazing
for sure. Well, let's continue our catch report and find out what's biting out there.
Oh, and hey, we got the catch report on the fishdope.com report. It's sponsored by Gamakatsu. Is so much more than just the best hooks on the market. Gamakatsu boxes have your tackle storage needs covered in multitude of designs and styles. G cases, G bags, plus Gamakatsu fillet knives are amazing. With fishing season heating up, make sure that you have a good supply of Gamakatsu Nautilus circle hooks in all sizes as small as the number 4. Check Gamakatsu.com for more details. We got Captain Mark Wish on the line. What's going on, Mark?
Hey, Wayne, Pete, Matt. Great show, man. Lots of good info there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, guys, so here we are, first week of spring. And some days it feels more like the first week of summer. God, we've had some beautiful weather.
Yeah.
But it does look like we're going to get a bit of weather midweek coming up here. It doesn't feel like it's going to be enough to disrupt the scenario for our April 1st rockfish opener that everybody's waiting for. A week or so ago we ran out to just meet around a couple of 60-fathom spots just to see what they were looking like. Oh my God, they were just loaded with snappers. I could I can already taste that deep fried beard battered red snapper.
Yeah,
that's so much. That stuff is so good. But until then, that's Wednesday, guys. No cod fishing until Wednesday. But our local fishing's been pretty good. Whitefish, sculpin, sheephead, all that bottom junk there, they're snapping. Sprinkle sand bass, calico bass here and there, and a few nice halibut mixed in. So it's overall been pretty good. The water held up really nice all winter. Water temperatures are crazy for this time of year. So kept all them local guys biting. On the outer islands, Nick and SPI, with the nice weather and good moon and good tides that we got here this weekend, they are going to get checked, and I expect we're going to see some really interesting reports from out there. Same situation with Clemente. Much more coverage coming, again, because of the Rockfish opener. You know, we're going to get a lot of sport boats out that haven't been fishing, so we're going to get a lot more coverage, a lot more reports from all over the place. Catalina, definitely off to a slow start this year. There's no doubt about it. Squid situation has been tough, and I didn't get any specific reports this week, so, you know, hopefully a bunch moved in that I didn't hear about, but I don't think so. But hopefully some, you know, good volume moves in, get the sea bass and yellows motivated. It's been a slow start on those things for sure. Halibut fishing been pretty good on the shallow beaches, you know, front, back, east, west. You know, almost all the beaches have had some fish. A lot of shorts, but plenty nice ones mixed in for the guys that stay with it. And then I just saw the new cover of the Western Outdoor News. Headline was Mossback Mania. And, God, it sure seems like it's exactly that with the yellows down there at the Coronados. And just, God, the grade of that fish, just like you guys been talking, is absolutely fantastic. And it's nice they're spreading out a little bit, you know, getting off that rock pile situation, spreading throughout the island. And Marcos was talking about some of those fish on their local boats. That's probably La Jolla fish, that same good grade of fish, and even a report or two from up in the Dana Point area. So hopefully you guys don't get them all.
We need more spread of that fish, especially up at Clemente and Catalina, so that you guys stay out of our Coronados, man.
Hey. I don't savvy that place in terms of fishing it, so I don't have a whole lot of desire to go down there. But on the other hand, with the grade of that fish, I mean, how can you not?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
For sure.
But, so the exotic of the week, it's actually a couple weeks back, though, a guy fishing the sea bass over at Catalina caught a green sea turtle.
What?
Never had that one. Yeah. Honest to God. Yeah. So I got a question for you, Matt.
Yes, sir.
You've been catching all those beautiful yellowtails, and you guys were talking about that beautiful blue water, 66, 67 degrees all over the place. Well, that all looks and feels like El Nino, but the thing that's missing, the one that really lets me know that it's coming, is red crabs. Have you seen any of those yellows barfing up red crabs?
I haven't. We really
squid,
haven't.
Right?
Yeah, a little bit of squid, but I have not seen red crab at all. Not in any of the fish that we've been catching. Yeah. Hopefully it'll show up.
I've also heard they've been eating that senorita fish and stuff like that.
Yeah, eats that too.
Barfing up that stuff.
Yep, they do that as well. Yep.
Small rockfish.
Yep. They're pretty much foraging on anything right now. They're on the move, and they're hungry.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, it's interesting too because last year we saw the red crab down at Cedros, but we never saw them come up the coastline. But they were there thick in the early June time period.
Yeah.
So hopefully they come up.
We'll see.
Follow the water.
We'll see.
But this warm water, I just looked at the buoy at below Clemente, 66 this morning. That's, in March. I mean, that's just crazy. So, and clean too. When you look at the chlorophyll, I mean, a lot of that water, guys talking to over at the islands there, it's just purple blue, crystal clear, 50-foot visibility. So feels like that uphill push for sure, and we'll see what it brings. And guys, it's time to go fishing. Go out and get some of them cods.
Fishdope.com, of course, your source, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, $30 off a new membership to fishdope.com using the code HookupNow, lowercase, no space. HookupNow is your $30 code. And Mark, where do we find you for the best bait tanks and tackle in the world there?
Well, we're in Huntington Beach, Pete. We're on the corner of Bolsa Chica and Edinger by the big Chevron station, where it's $6.99 for gas.
$6.99. Yeah. Oh, you need to go to Summit
for regular. Yeah, premium was like $7.35 or something.
Oh,
yeah. But Bolsa Chica and Edinger. Phone numbers area code 714-840-4262. The website's PacificEdgeTackle.com. And go fishing, guys. Them snappers are out there waiting for you.
All right. Yeah. Wednesday, right? Opener.
Wednesday.
All right. Yep. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that.
Stuff.
And we'll talk to you next Saturday.
All right. Got it. We'll see you.
Special guest right now. We have Ken from the San Diego Anglers. Good morning, Ken. Ken, you pick us up? Let's see. Okay, Ken, you got me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, got you now. All right. Got to press.
There you go. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
So big event coming up, right? The big 27th annual San Diego Anglers Open Bay Bass Tournament, April 25th.
Yes. We're really excited about that. The bass have been biting in the bay. We have a nice big halibut jackpot. Those are coming in. A lot of reports on people catching halibut. I've caught a couple myself, and I never catch halibut, so I know that they're in there.
They're out there.
We have that tournament on April 25th. Of course, Fisherman's Landing, $1,500 for first place for the boat division, and we have Tail Hunter International with $750 for kayaks. So we'd love to get some kayaks out there fishing. We pay down 3 spots, so there's prizes all the way down, money all the way down to third place here for everybody. So we'd love to have some more people come out. I know Rick is excited to come out again and defend his championship.
Yeah, Rick and Dallas are going to be out there defending the championship for sure.
Yeah, I should say Dallas is going to defend her championship because she caught that big fish last year.
Exactly. Yeah. So I know you have some great sponsors too. And then as far as entering, the boat division's $200, the kayak division's $100 for the entry. And how many anglers can you have on your boat?
2 anglers per boat. We try to keep it that way. It keeps it a little bit easier for some of these smaller boats that don't have to fish against people with 5 people on a bigger boat.
Right.
So 2 per boat. Kayaks obviously are 1.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's
And how do you get in? How do you sign up?
To get in, you can visit any tackle shop. We have flyers on every tackle shop around San Diego. Fisherman's Landing has them down there on the windows and the doors. There's a QR code right there. Just click on which division you'd like to enter. Also, you can go to San Diego Anglers.com. It's on our website there. Or you could do email SDA Tournaments at gmail.com. That'll come to me, and I can send you all the information you need.
All right, great time. It's the 27th annual San Diego Anglers Open Bay Bass Tournament, April 25th. And I know Doug Kern himself is out there right now practicing on the bay right now on his Parker. So if you're out on the bay,
there you go.
Yeah. Say hi. All right. Hey, Ken, thanks for the call. Appreciate that very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll check in with you soon. Hey, the other tournament before that tournament is coming up is the big Southwestern Yacht Club Bottom Fish Tournament. Are you involved in that?
I'm not. We fished in it before.
Yeah, it's a fun tournament, isn't it?
Yeah, super
fun. And
they
have such a great raffle and fish barbecue afterwards for the fish tacos. And 100% of the money raised at that tournament at the Southwestern Yacht Club Bottom Fish Tournament goes to Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea. Goes to taking kids fishing. Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea, Friends of Rollo.
And that'll be April 18th.
That's April 18th, the day before Day at the Docks.
Correct.
So that's a busy weekend. So that's before the San Diego Open. So there's a lot going on.
And you want to go to that one just because even if you don't fish it, go to the awards banquet.
Oh, yeah.
Because all the rockfish that's caught or weighed in are made into fish tacos for you to eat that night, and they are delicious.
Yeah, no question about it. And you don't have that's all you have to do is just go show up at Southwestern Yacht Club that afternoon and buy some raffle tickets. They have thousands of dollars in raffle prizes because I know Sherm and all the people at Southwestern Yacht Club work really, really hard to get great raffle prizes, and you could win some super cool stuff. So Southwestern Yacht Club Bottom Fish Tournament, Saturday, April 18th, and of course Day at the Docks the next day, Sunday, April 19th, where Rollo will have their giant used tackle sale. And we will have a booth there, too. Let's Talk Hookup will have
the famous Tommy P. will be the show
P,
booth manager for Let's Talk Hookup.
Yeah, and I'll bet Wayne Cotto will be there, too.
Wayne's going to try to make it.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, and don't forget that one, too. Used car. Not only is Rollo doing their used tackle sale, but that's the drawing of the annual of the grand raffle.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, they will do the grand raffle drawing, and that's a big thing.
A lot going on.
And you will have your chance to buy more of those raffle tickets if at that event before they do the drawing.
For sure. Hey, you have a great text, huh?
I do. Oh, hang on a sec. This is a good one. We go to the shows, and it's so fun to meet all and see all of the callers that come.
Yeah.
We see every week or hear every week and or text in. Rory from Lakeside caught up with me in the show booth. He said, good morning, gentlemen. Real quick, want to say thank you to Wayne for pointing out me in the right direction on the Catalina deer situation. Looking like we have some traction on it. Captain Matt, when you fish the Limitless, should we bring our own food and drinks? Also, how do you store the fish after it's caught? And the boat looks great.
Well, thank you. Yes, we include, like, it depends on what trip it is, but for example, on an overnight trip, we provide breakfast and lunch and basically all the non-alcoholic beverages. And
so that's part of the charter.
That's part of the charter, correct.
Wow.
So we include food, and then on the longer trips, like day and a half further, we do dinners and snacks and what have you.
Wow.
So it's all included in the trip.
Wow.
Well, what was the second part of that question, Wayne?
Oh, I'm sorry. He was asking about. I lost it here.
Well, while you're looking for that, I got another one here, and that's for a report from Captain Benny Florentino from Coastal Charters. He says, quick Catalina report from yesterday. Fish with Nick Kelly from West Coast Marine and my photog buddy Mike Soul. Great weather and great bass fishing. Mike got one over 7, and I got a giant at just under 10, 28 inches long. Good for Benny, man. Wow. And 66 to 65 degree water. Flew home at 40 knots in shorts and flip-flops. It sounds like summer to me, right?
Yeah.
Did see some small yellows chasing bait, but not eating. So great report from Catalina. So, yeah, we need that Catalina stuff to get off.
Yeah, we do.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody's going to find it's going to be him.
Yeah.
Yep.
No doubt.
The other question was fish handling, storage.
Oh, so we have below deck, we have refrigerated fish hold. So after we bleed, depending on what species it is, but after we bleed and process the fish, it'll go down in the fish hold that's refrigerated. So it comes out perfect.
Yeah.
So it's a large fish hold, so we can put big
saltwater
large tuna.
Saltwater.
We have chiller plates.
It's a chiller plate, so even better. Yeah.
So it's it comes out top notch.
How much can you hold on the Limitless?
This yellowtail we could probably stack 50 or 60 in there for sure.
What about bluefin? When you catch all those big bluefin?
I mean, it's all depends on the size of them,
Yeah.
but we can put in a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Plenty. Yeah, no problems.
So here's another one. Good morning, guys. Would you like to ask the captain what colors on the spreader bars are you using?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yep.
The Carlson we have, it looks like a pissed off squid. It's like that, like red, kind of gray, like it's, and then the bird is like pink, I believe. But I think pretty much it's more the presentation of the spreader bar than actual color. And then the trailer squid that we use with the hook in it, it's like a Mean Joe green color.
Okay. Well, that's quite of a difference in colors right there. You're going through the spectrum.
Yeah.
Right? The Mean Joe green is more like the old albacore days.
Yeah.
Right? On that one.
But I think it's bit. I don't know what it is, but it's like that Mean Joe green you put in the water green. And then like we get licked. I must say we don't troll it as much as we used to, but when we do troll it, that thing is just deadly. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Tim in Martinsville, Indiana, listening to us on the Let's Talk Hookup app says, good morning, guys. When you brought up fishing predictions, y'all seem to forget and left out the granddaddy of them all, albacore. I don't think it's going to happen.
A little warm
now.
now.
I've been predicting it every year.
They might swing a little further north than we can get to.
It might be a little north, but you never know.
You never know.
Yeah. I mean, they've
been wrong before.
They've been in 70-degree water, right?
Yep.
Remember those days? I mean, we used to, at least on the private boat fleet, the earliest, it was always this contest who could get the first fish right on the albacore. But there were many years it didn't start till July 4th.
Yeah, I remember kickoff was 4th of July.
Right.
Like, like the landings would be 4th of July.
The overnight
now
boats
it's like the
just
kickoff
launch.
is like March.
That's the old Bill Poole prediction. Shoot the fireworks, go catch your albacore.
Hi, this is Bill Poole of Exeter.
How about that? Huh?
That's pretty
there
good.
He is.
That's epic.
Hey, so Aaron in Santa Barbara wants to know. Let me get back to it. Wants to know what's your surface iron setup and what irons do you like for various conditions?
My surface iron. I like the Fathom 25 narrow star drag. I like to use that combined with like a maybe like a GG90 CalStar.
Oh, that's such a great one.
Yeah, then I fish, like, I go back to the whole mono thing. I fish 40-pound mono with Suffix mono. And then it really kind of depends on, like, the jigs, but I really like that JR, that Stinger at the Coronados. I think I have a lot of success with it. And then, and then Brawlow's lineup of the two fish jigs
yeah, the
that,
two
like,
fish,
seem to be work really well.
Yeah, the 300s.
Yeah. But I think as far as the rod and the reel is concerned, that GG90 and then the Fathom, the 25 narrow Star Drag.
We don't talk a lot about mono, and you're really into that Suffix. What do you like? That's because I've been using a lot of that Isoline triple fish and stuff like that. Is the Suffix more supple?
Yeah, the Suffix, it's superior. It's what it's called, Suffix Superior.
Suffix Superior.
But it's very similar, like I said before, like the Triple X. Like, I really like that Isoline Triple X and smoke.
Super strong.
It's strong, but it's like supple too. Like, so that's what I like about it. It's not too stiff when you cast, but it also has the rigidity and the tensile strength to do what you need to do with it.
Cinches down to a nice knot too.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
And it just seems like we're hearing so much more about fishing mono top shots with yo-yo jigging, with surface iron jigging. It's
we're swinging back.
Yeah,
it's going old school.
Yeah.
I just that's what works for us and for me personally. Like, I just like the forgiveness of mono.
Yeah,
well, and it's different between a private boat fisherman fishing their own tackle versus you're bringing on passengers, and you don't know the level of the passengers you're getting on. So you need to have that safety net available.
Right.
A little forgiveness, because you don't know if they're going to tug hard or they're going to swing. So do you do more J-hook versus circle hooks because of that?
It depends on the application. I prefer J-hooks yellowtail fishing, but bluefin fishing will 9.9 out of 10 times fish circle hooks.
Because they grab it and run with it.
Right, and it gets
and they have teeth.
Yeah, you get chewed off. But yellowtail, like, we fish J-hooks, that work fine.
Yeah, yellowtail don't have teeth like bluefin.
Yeah, so it seems to work fine.
It just seems like a better hookup ratio on a J-hook on a yellowtail for whatever reason.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, this is kind of a question, I think, for Wayne maybe. Jeff from Torrance wants to know, how do the scientists know about the big El Nino this year?
Those are some very extensive weather models that they have at NOAA, National Weather Service, and they watch the sea surface temperatures. And what they do mainly is watch the equator to see what happens with the water. And that talks about the equator water blooms up and down, in and out, right? And so it's just these models that they use, and they can watch the temperatures evolve over time. So when we predicted a La Nina cycle, we saw the cooler water temps, but they kept saying, I don't think that's going to happen because the equator water. Now we're starting to see a little bit of that fruition, and the warm water blob popped up in the last couple of models that we've seen. So we're already seeing the warmer temperatures in Northern California going up the coastline. So it's just
they are so good at forecasting stuff.
On that stuff, they are. I mean, and you got to look at it as Noah will tell you, the ocean is like a freeway under there. It's a super highway, and it's no different than in the air. You have the trade winds. So when you're looking at it, they're looking at currents around and how they're going to affect each other. So there's a whole lot of models that go into that, and it's very extensive. We could probably spend 2 hours just talking about that.
Yeah. Now you watch like sea surface temperature charts, chlorophyll charts, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Terrafin charts.
Terrafin.
It's so helpful.
It's vital to know, like, both those things, chlorophyll and temperature of the water that you're prospecting new areas. Like, basically unlocks the whole areas for you.
Right.
But the problem is, like, obviously cloud cover, right? So a lot of times you can't rely on it. But when we have a great shot, it's really important for sure.
Because like a couple weeks ago at the islands, there was a lot of green water.
Right.
And that yellowtail seemed to be in the blue water. So if you looked at the chart, you can kind of tell that chlorophyll chart where
it gives you a great starting. It gives you a good place to, it rules out a lot of water.
Yeah. So when you we're talking about fishing bluefin and finding spots and trolling around spots, are you looking at those chlorophyll charts
100%.
and the temperature charts?
100%. Like
Both
a lot
of
of times it'll be like, there could be like generic, beautiful blue water.
Yeah.
And then you get in a patch of like a little bit, maybe a little chalkier perhaps, or it's slightly warmer, and that fish will be right there on that edge or on one side.
Hanging
of it.
on that edge?
Right. Because a lot of times you think beautiful blue, purple water, there's going to be fish all in it, and there isn't. Like it's like relates to an edge of water, whether it be temperature or chlorophyll. So,
and is it the bait that kind of stacks up on that?
I don't know. It's so much bait, but I just think it's like what the fish like. You know, there isn't always like a lot of times we don't like fishing where there's a lot of bait, right? Because they're keyed in on that bait when they're feeding, and they're not going to eat what we have. It's like we don't really like fishing foamers all the time because it's hard to catch for us.
Right.
So a lot of times we don't want to be in a bunch of bait, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So
you want them hungry. You want hungry.
You want
bluefin.
hungry, yeah. And like here comes our bait.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's interesting too because what we see at the surface isn't what's going on 100, 200, 300 feet down either.
Right.
Right. So you got to look at the temp rates going down.
Yes.
And where they're at, and because they're always looking up.
Yep.
But they're like we always said, we see all this red tide, or we see all of this dirty water at the surface, but that isn't what they're seeing down below necessarily. They're down there in the colder water that's usually cleaner, but they're looking up and to sometimes hide or to find the bait, right? To keep them around.
Right.
They're not going to stick around if there's nothing to eat.
Okay, if we get yellowfin this year, which we certainly hope we do, how does it differ, your fishing technique, fishing yellowfin versus bluefin?
Fishing technique. I mean,
are you doing the same thing?
It's pretty similar, like outside of this yellowfin seems to associate itself more with, I mean, they both like warmer water, but you don't always find bluefin in the warmer water. They'll be on the cooler side of things too. I think it's more typical that the yellowfin will be in the warmer, nice bubble of water. I mean, same thing with bluefin, but a little more so yellowfin. But our techniques, depending on the size of the yellowfin and the bluefin, are pretty much the same. We might do a little more trolling, perhaps, yellowfin fishing, but from there, it's pretty similar.
You don't find that the yellowfin will be able to stick around a little bit closer if you keep plunking baits at them versus bluefin?
I've seen both. Like I've seen yellowfin that you think are, I mean, they tend to go like more mental, and bite better than bluefin more often. But I've seen really stodgy yellowfin that's like you can't get a bite. Like it leaves. I
remember one year we had good yellowfin off the coast here, and couldn't get them to bite a live bait. And Tim Baker and Mike Lum were with me from Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea. And Tim Baker says, I'm going to try some chunk. He put a chunk and got bit immediately.
Right.
And it turned into a wide open bite on chunks.
Yeah.
How often have you seen that?
I've seen, it's been a while, but that's, I've seen it.
Change it up,
they'll
right?
they'll bite a sniper, but they won't eat,
a
sardine or, like you said, a chunk. So they can be equally as frustrating as bluefin, but bluefin will always take the cake as like the most kind of elusive game fish.
It's so funny that chunk bite is something they do on the long range fleet when you're down there in Hurricane and Clarion, and there's a group of guys that just chunk. And they just keep plunking chunks over the thing, and then they drop one by and fly it down. Yeah. And the fish sit there and just go up the line eating all those chunks. They're just right under the boat. Yeah. It's so fun to watch.
Yeah, they get like trained.
Yeah. Trained to eat it. Tommy P has joined the force. Put that mic right in front of you there.
Right in front of me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, turn it up. I got to turn it up.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, boys. Good morning.
Good morning. Here, bring it up a little bit, Tommy, so we can hear you there.
Like that. Okay, now you can hear me.
Now we can almost hear you.
The famous show booth manager.
Tommy was the manager of our Let's Talk Hookup booth, both at the PCS Costa Mesa and Del Mar. And how was the show, Tommy?
The show was good. This is our second year in a row doing this. Last year we did the PCS show in Orange County, and we got to take 40 kids fishing. So this year we had two shows. We had Orange County, of course we had Del Mar, which hasn't been run in a few years. And we did exceptionally well. So Mike Lum called me the other day, and he says, Tommy, you and your group, and it wasn't only me. I mean, I've got a lot of people to thank, but we did enough at these two shows to charter two boats, and we taken 70 kids fishing.
70 kids. Good job. I know you guys were. You knew Wayne, Dave, and Dan up in Orange County. Really worked it hard. And thanks to all the people that came by the booth, all the fans of Let's Talk Hookup that came by and donated to Captain Rollo Kids at Sea. Now, what I want to know is I was super careful at the Del Mar show, bumping hands and putting the hand sanitizer. Why am I the only one that got a cold and you didn't and Wayne didn't, right? I was the only one that was being careful. You guys are shaking hands and
hugging people.
I got the cold.
I guess we were doing too much talking and politic and stuff like that. But you're the one that has to go out and do all the glad handing.
I guess. But anyway, so we're going to do the big drawing now. We've got the prizes back here.
Yep.
We've got the two-day on the Polaris Supreme on April 8th. That's coming up pretty soon.
Correct.
The Costa sunglasses. We got the Torium 20 reel, fantastic reel. Yep. And then, of course, the big granddaddy of them all is the Talica 22-speed, the new Talica A from Shimano.
Right.
So how are we going to do this, Tony?
Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to pick 4 prizes. First one, I guess Matt will pick me 4 tickets. I'll take just a moment to tabulate.
And how are we going to do it? Are we going to do it top down? Or?
We're going to do it Costa sunglasses, the Torium next. The Talica will be the 3rd ticket, and 4th ticket will be the Polaris Supreme.
Okay.
And just like I said, give me a few minutes to.
So what we'll do is we'll pull the pings, and then we'll take a break.
Yeah.
And then we'll. We'll come back after the break and announce the big winners.
There you go. Here's the seal of approval being taken
there
off right now.
All right, Matty,
so
start
Captain
doing
Matt,
the honors.
give me 4 tickets, please.
Yes, sir.
One at a time.
So which one? This one's for the Costa.
This is for the Costa.
All right.
Okay.
Very good.
So that's ticket number 1.
All right.
One more. Our second one's for the Torium 20.
The Torium 20.
That's ticket number 2.
Reel.
And for the Talica, which is another cheap reel there.
Yeah.
Number 3, and then of course the 2-day on the Polaris Supreme is ticket number 4. So give me a few minutes. I'll tabulate and I'll be right back.
All right.
And when we come back, we're going to have more with Matt Barlow with the Limitless, and we're going to have the results of the special show raffle, all benefiting Captain Barlow's Kids at Sea. We'll be right back on the Let's Talk Hookup app, YouTube, and Facebook Live.
It's Truck Month at your local San Diego County Ford dealers. The biggest deals of the year on Ford trucks are happening now. From Pro Power Onboard to Blue Cruise Tech and the Ford Security Package, Ford's award-winning truck lineup is built with the power and utility to help you take on whatever life throws your way. From F-Series, America's best-selling truck, to the Ford Maverick and the Ford Ranger, built to take you everywhere from work to play. Check out the entire lineup of Ford trucks and take a test drive today. Go to your local San Diego County Ford dealers today.
Have you been looking for a live bait hook that keeps live bait alive? Look no further than Japan's leading fish hook, Gamakatsu. It's the little things that make the difference, and Gamakatsu hooks drive the point home. With an absolute perfect bend and ideal barbs, your bait swims harder and longer. And when you get bit, Gamakatsu hooks bite back with a vengeance. All hooks are not the same. Go with Gamakatsu for infinite success. Gamakatsu, simply the best. Check Gamakatsu.com.
Hey, it's time to talk about great gear from Shimano, and I got to tell you, we're giving away that Torium 20 HG.
Yeah, the HG.
It's what an unbelievable reel for the price. Now, here's the interesting thing that the Shimano guys, the same guts inside a Torium are the same guts inside a Trinidad, but it's half the price.
And it's just as good a reel. I throw that
Fantastic
20.
reel.
I love those Toriums. I have a part of me, when we're going out and we're going after yellowtail fishing, you want to throw those surface iron, you want to have enough torque and everything. You cannot beat a Torium for the money.
Yo-yo too, man.
Yeah,
they got plenty of speed and
capacity.
And the capacity. Plenty of reel for all you need at a really great price. That's the Torium reel from Shimano, available at your local Shimano dealer. Get them now. And they come in various sizes, 16, 20, and 14. Super.
When you're pursuing big game fish, the right gear is essential. Not just the rod, reel, and line, but the right pair of binoculars too. So upgrade your gear to the best pair of Fujinon stabilized binoculars from Baker Marine. Baker Marine has been selling binoculars for decades, and more importantly, they service all brands right there at their San Diego Shelter Island location. Need the best? Fujinon Stabiscopes are the professional's choice. Looking for top-tier stabilization at a great price? The Fujinon Techno Stabi TSX 1440s deliver rock-steady vision, even in rough waters, perfect for serious anglers. Baker Marine is the largest Fujinon retailer on the West Coast, and when you buy from them, they'll be there when your binoculars need service. Plus, they'll give you a great price on all in-stock Fujinon binoculars. Stop by their store on Shelter Island in San Diego and test a pair of Fujinon binoculars and see which ones are right for you. They even have compact and lightweight Fujinon stabilized binoculars for your next vacation or hunting trip. You know you need a pair of stabilized binoculars, so get them from the experts at Baker Marine. Learn more at bakermarine.com.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. Well, we still got Tommy tell him, going through the listings to see who the winners are.
He's putting it all together here.
He's almost done.
Yeah.
Boy, some 4 people are going to be so happy. Remember, we got the Torium 20 HG, a pair of Costa sunglasses, a Telica 22 speed, and a 2-day trip on the Polaris Supreme.
Yeah, and Gamakatsu. Did we talk about Gamakatsu earlier?
Yeah, we did the Gamakatsu right after Mark.
And I want to thank all the people from Gamakatsu for all their contributions to all our trips.
It was great to see the new to see Ted and the new staff over there at the show.
Gave away a lot of knives.
A lot of knives, a lot of little pocketbooks, the backpacks. Rick Carr was working the booth, and it was a great show. And boy, if you didn't get to go by, remember, we got Day at the Docks coming up. He'll have the booth there.
Yep.
Doing some specials there with the landings. So.
Yeah, for sure. And Tommy, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You got them all straight this time?
I got them all straight this
all
time.
Right.
We got 4 winners
all
here.
Right,
I just gotta recognize a couple people in the booth who we really missed, and that was Cowboy and the Iron Man, Gary White.
Oh, yeah,
and then a big thank you to Dan from Irvine, of course, Dave from Anza, and our ever-ready Bunny, the sales and marketing genius of the whole booth is, of course, sitting right across from me, Wayne Cotto. Thanks again. So our 4 winners are, the Costa sunglasses goes to Charlie Burnell. Charlie Burnell, you're the winner. The Torium 20 goes to Gabriel Mercado. Gabriel. The Telica 2 goes to
Telica 20 2-speed.
2-speed, sorry, goes to Zachary Shearer. Okay, and then the 2-day on the Polaris Supreme goes to Jeff Linfoot.
All right.
So what'll happen with these guys is Pete will contact you via the phone numbers that you left with me.
Oh, you're not going to do
in
that?
the show. Well, if you want me to, I will. Pete. That's no worries. But,
show booth manager.
I'll get it.
But again, I need to thank everyone. I mean, Captain for All Kids at Sea is a great organization, which we all believe in here. And we did a fantastic job, but it wasn't me. It was all the guys that helped me.
Well, and all the people that donated.
Yeah, and of course all the donations, and it wouldn't be possible, without these great prizes to offer. So there was something in it for everybody. So anyway, congrats to all the winners, and I guess until next year.
All right, Tommy, thank you very much for coming in to the World Headquarters. You're welcome to stick around here if you want to hang out. And,
I will do that.
Well, in the meantime, Oz sends a nice text to Captain Matt. Captain Barlow fished with him twice in the last 2 weeks. Both trips were absolutely incredible on the huge yellowtail, landing 17 fish. Thanks, Matt, for the memorable trips. My 16-year-old son hooked and landed his biggest yellowtail of his life. Can't wait to get back on the Limitless.
Yeah, thanks for the note. Yeah. He was one of our regulars. Yeah, good friends of ours. And yeah, him and the kids like coming fishing.
Man, I guess fishing with you the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, stoked.
Yeah, for sure. You have a lot of regulars on the Limitless.
We do. We're fortunate that way. A lot of our business, repeat business, or referral, so we're super fortunate.
What's that say about your operation? That's good things.
I think we're doing a couple things the right way.
A lot of things right. How does one get a charter on the Limitless?
Well, you can call me directly at 619-987-7814, or you can go on our website at limitlessportfishing.com, and you can check out the boat. There's a video, like full walkthrough of the boat. Our schedule's all online, and you can also book your charter online, too.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can. So
actually, your website's very good.
Yeah, so
gives all the prices and everything like that.
Yeah, it's pretty It's laid out. It's pretty straightforward, but
you don't do any open party stuff. You just pretty much just do.
We do on occasion, but we're 95%, maybe even more charter boat. Just the way the cookie crumbles. Charter is the way to go.
Yeah, for sure. So to book a charter, like you said, you can either call me, or just book it online.
Yeah, Limitless.
Somebody wants to go on a charter to the Coronado Islands, go catch some of those big yellows.
Yeah, they can.
They can take up to 6 people, right?
Up to 6 people, and just bring your passport and and whatever else you want to bring.
Everything else.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
And just
Food,
come on down.
water.
Food we do for example, like a full day Coronado trip. We'll do continental breakfast. There's hot coffee, and then we do a hot lunch, and then all the beverages are included.
Southern waters. Yeah.
And what time do you leave?
Like I said,
as early as possible.
As early as possible, but like a 3/4 days, typically 6 to 4, and then like a 12-hour trip is 5 to 5.
Yeah.
So, take your pick.
And you have some bunks so you can go lay and relax a little bit.
That's really a good thing about the boat is you can, even though we're on a 3/4 day or a full day trip, you can go lay down in your bunk and take a snooze.
Yeah.
Because it can be a long day, like cranking and yanking and cranking.
For sure. Yeah.
So people that haven't seen the boat, it's got the flybridge, but it also has a bucket up on top, right?
Yeah, it has funny that there's only that bucket is like one of the only. There's like only 2 others, I believe, that have that factory bucket from Pacifica, so it's super rare, and like the custom hardtop. But yeah, we have a bucket up top. So
So we always ask the captains, what's more important, your binos or your electronics?
Oh man, you're putting me in this spot. I mean, I think yellowtail fishing, maybe electronics, but like bluefin fishing, a lot of times your eyes have a huge. Like guys with good eyes, can see a flat spot or, a chipper, and like guys with good eyes can find fish where other guys can't. So, I would say your eyes are like huge, yeah. So
like that, just for example, like that stuff at the islands, man. You could watch that fish move based on what the birds were doing.
Yeah, I mean sometimes, right? I think yellowtail fishing though, it's like a lot of times you wouldn't even know they were there unless you had a sonar. Right,
electronics inshore, eyes offshore. Kinda,
yeah. I mean, yeah, like rock fishing, what have you, right? You're relying, on your electronics or what have you. But I definitely think like offshore bluefin fishing, the guys that would have good eyes and they can see like there's little faint things that the guys that are like top of the game, their eyes, like set them apart from the rest of the guys.
Like what would be one of those things?
Like being able to see a flat spot, which is basically like it's like almost undetectable to someone that doesn't look at it every day.
Right.
You drive right by it. I mean, I have, and guys with really good eyes, like Gavin on the Pacific Queen.
Right.
He's like his eyes he can see
amazing.
Right. So, yeah.
And a flat spot could be a whole school of bluefin.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, I mean, it could be a giant jumbo school.
Yeah.
And, and then you're not within range with your sonar that you're going to see it. So you're relying on your eyes.
And then you get up there with the sonar. It's like, oh, look at that.
Yeah, exactly. So I think having good eyes is huge plus.
That's young people.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Wayne, you have a good one?
Yeah, we got Jolene from Oceanside. She's asking, hey, good morning all you guys out there. Tell me, when do you need to let the Dorado eat a bait even longer than usual? Because I feel that they grab it at the end and they kind of run with them. So she's asking, should you let them run a little bit longer? Dorado.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? They're pretty, like, when they're biting, like, you can let them choke that thing down, like, let them eat it. But a J-hook and a bait and let it eat it for a couple more seconds, sure, Depends on the size of the bait, too, and the size of the Dorado, but a lot of times those things are suicidal, so let them eat it, choke it down, like I said.
Yeah, for sure. And Jolene, I saw, had a nice trip this week on the San Diego. Caught a bunch of yellowtail. Congratulations, Jolene.
I know Jolene.
Oh, yeah, of course. Everybody knows
out of Oceanside.
Yeah, out of Oceanside.
I know.
Yeah, Jolene's been around, one of our great friends for many, many years. She's a fishing machine, that lady, for sure.
She sure is.
Yeah. Hey, Gary White, the Iron Man himself from Lawndale, writes and says, Captain Rollo raffle, buy 4 grand raffle tickets and get a chance to win one of the 6 bats and rods. So that's also coming up at the day at the dock. So you don't want to miss that. And thanks for Gary for reminding us of that, Gary. We appreciate that very much. All right. And we missed him in the booth this year, didn't we, Tommy P?
We had enough help there. We had good help.
Yeah, we had good help and good work. Yeah, good people and a lot of good times that day. And I want to throw hats off to Bill and Mike and the entire team at the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show too. Both those shows were fantastic.
Great shows.
Really great to see the San Diego show come back, and just fantastic, and all the vendors and the booths that were there.
It was laid out. I mean, the aisles were nice and wide. It was
every
perfect.
building was full.
Every building was full. People could move around. People could see a lot. There was
awesome
boats
seminars.
and booths, and I mean,
awesome seminars in all 3 buildings.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Food was decent too. You know,
It was
Yeah,
really
it was a
good.
lot- well,
It
that
was,
seaside
barbecue.
Yeah,
Oh my
Chris,
gosh, that guy is
Chris Lampton. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, we got another text here from Daniel in Rancho Cucamonga. Good morning. My question is, what is a good setup for throwing jigs at the Coronado Islands for yellowtail?
A good setup? Yeah. I personally used CalStar GG90, 9-foot jig stick. And then Penn makes a great product, the Penn Fathom 25 narrow Star Drag. I use it in the higher gear ratio. I believe it's 6-1. And then I use 40-pound Suffix mono. And basically jig of choice for the day. I mean, it varies. But yeah, that seems to work the best for myself and the guys in the boat.
Surface versus heavy?
Yeah.
Both, depending.
What?
Which is, I mean, like, there's times you can throw a heavy, but you can also swim it, right? You don't have to.
I pretty much, I don't, cast, I'll project a yo-yo jig a little bit, to get a little bit of angle, but not often. Like if they're biting and just try to send it as fast as I can get down in the school, because they're moving or what have you. But I usually don't cast a heavy jig that often. Like I said, just get a little scope on it and then wind through the school. Seems to be the most productive. Seems like that early season fish too, in that deeper water, like the heavier jig works the best, like a 6X, full size 6X. Yeah, and those lighter jigs will work, but especially when these fish are moving quickly and you got to get on top of them and you want to get your lure down there as quick as possible. Especially those Coronado fish, they're really tricky.
They're skittish.
They're squirrely. So.
Yeah, especially with boat traffic adds to that too, right?
Yeah, it doesn't help.
No,
that's for sure.
Hey, Captain Matt, Bill in San Diego says, do you have any open party full day trips that you offer? And we talked about that a little bit earlier. I mean, you're kind of 90% charter, but occasionally you might throw one up on the website?
We do. I might be doing a few in April. In May. It's really hard to piece it together for us a lot of times. We get a couple guys, but a lot of times what will happen is if we have an open day in between trips, we get in from a day and a half and going back out at night on a day and a half, then I'll put one up in the summertime and that'll work. So the answer is maybe right now. For the open party, maybe, yeah.
and just kind of watch the website Limitless Sport Fishing.
Yeah, and the value's there too. Like a 3/4 day trip on the boat is with the food and the permits and everything. It's if you can, you and a handful of buddies. It's really a really good value for the product that you're getting.
Oh yeah, and you're just fishing with your friends.
You're fishing with your friends, and you're on a really nice boat.
You're not with 40 other people.
Yeah, I mean that's a whole different environment for sure. It's more
costs a
personalized.
little more, but it's like your own deal.
Yeah, barely. It costs a little bit more.
Yeah,
and then if you have your family, you want to bring your family out, your kids, it's a lot less intimidating for your kids.
Oh, for sure.
You
get a lot of kids fishing with you.
We do.
Yeah.
We have.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we get a lot of kids for sure.
Yeah.
So.
How young a kid would you say? I mean, you're a father. You bring your kids fishing.
Yeah, I have an 8 and a 13-year-old. And they pretty much can do every trip now, offshore. I don't.
When did you start taking them fishing?
My older one, he was fishing with me when he was 4 maybe.
Wow.
But
offshore.
We've gone, offshore.
Yeah.
Now he's actually going to be working this year. So
on the boat?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's going to help fill in a little bit. No, I'd say he'd supplement the help.
Yeah.
So, then my 8-year-old, last year in November, we had one of the best stops of the year, and he was on the trip. It was an offshore trip. It was an offshore full day.
Yeah.
And I think my little 8-year-old caught I don't know how many he caught. He caught 8 or 9 bluefin.
Wow.
Yeah, I have the best video of him. But I would say offshore trips, I wouldn't do much younger than 6 maybe. And it really depends on the weather and what have you. But local trips, even Coronado, I wouldn't do much, younger than 6, 7 maybe. Something like that.
That's interesting. So you just brought that up, a good thing, because JJ Anobi is asking, hey, for Matt, what is the most amazing thing you've seen on the water, or the most memorable thing that you've seen on the water?
I mean, that might have been it right there.
The memory right there.
Actually, the first year that I bought the boat, we had a full day offshore trip, and I think it was June, and my 13-year-old at the time was maybe 8, 7, and he hooked and landed a 70-pound bluefin all by himself.
Oh, 8 years old.
8 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, savage mode. I shouldn't say he didn't have any help, but he hooked the bait, threw it out, and he got bit. So it was pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool. And he's going to be working on the boat this summer.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got the bug.
Yeah, well, he's got the bug to buy like a new e-bike. So I'm like, you need to earn money. So
he and Ben, right?
Him and Ben. Yep.
Yeah.
Same. Like all of them. E-bike.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Brian in San Diego, great show. Question for Captain Matt, who mentioned trolling sardines at the islands. For a private boater, I'm curious, what are the recommendations for trolling techniques with a sardine? Whether it's good to put a sliding egg sinker on it, get some weight down, get it further down in the water column. Thanks for helping out with the tactics.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of it. Like like I said, we don't slow troll sardines just because our boat's pretty big, and then when we're in gear, it goes way too fast. Yeah. But like skiffs, I noticed will like nose hook a sardine, and you can certainly fish a slider, but it seems like especially now it's a straight fly line. So trying to like barely be in gear, as slow as your boat can go, and you could troll multiple baits, stagger the distances, and it seems really effective.
People need to pay attention though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're just.
And keep it out of gear, thumb on the spool, and hold the rod. Don't put the rod in the rod.
Yeah, the rod holder is you're going to want to hold, because when you get that bite, you're going to want to be hand's going to want to be on the reel, ready to engage or give it line. So
exactly.
But
it's effective for small boats.
Private boaters. I mean, when we're down there, I see it all the time. I mean, the guys they have really good fishing with that technique. The guys that do it correctly and don't troll through the middle of everybody.
But be courteous.
Correct.
It's the key.
That is huge.
Yeah, don't troll
anything
through Matt's
anything in life,
or the San Diego's full line.
Anything in life, right?
Yeah.
Just give people a little space, a little courtesy, and it's a
you
better
see somebody
place.
trolling, don't cut across their lines.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. So hey, we got another one, and you got to love this one. We talk about it every weekend. If you're going to text in, remember, you got to leave your name and your phone number to be qualified for the prize, the Costa sunglasses today. And this person didn't put their name on it. But he's asking, hey, Captain Matt, do you do any skiff fishing up in the northern Sea of Cortez, San Luis Island, or Golden Reef? And what's your setup for deep jig and yellowtail?
I do not, first of all. But deep, if we're talking local deep water yellowtail fishing, heavy yo-yo jig like a South 6X or 7X is my go-to for sure. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, a nice text from, again, no name, so no prize for you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and but I think I have a feeling I know who it is. But good morning, guys. We're very grateful for the guys like Ken Frankie, along with our other partners at Sport Fishing Association of California, working together with circumstances like this one that we're faced with right now on California's critical partnerships. Between SAC and CCA, we have a great team. As a reminder, our San Diego chapter will be honoring Ken Frankie on May 30th, right next door at they're going to have actually a starting thing at the SAC office, like a pre-party, and then the actual awards are going to be at Jimmy's famous.
Down the walkway from Jimmy's in that open area.
Oh, in the open area right there, and that's going to be really nice. It's he's going to get the much-deserved Beacon Award this year from CCA California San Diego chapter. So that's going to be fantastic. Yeah, for sure. So Matt, once again, somebody wants to book a trip on your boat. The best way is to just call you or get on the website.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like to transaction on the phone or even talk to someone on the phone, but I'm 24/7 almost.
Yeah,
right,
you
with
have
my phone.
You have Wi-Fi on the boat, so
you got Starlink on the boat.
I have Starlink on the boat,
Yeah.
and then so I'm always accessible, especially when we're fishing. It actually works better than my home Wi-Fi, by the way. Or hop on the website, limitlessportfishing.com. You can see the boat, the layout of the boat, and our schedule, and
all the packages.
Yeah, all the packages, right? And
can your passengers use the Starlink on the boat too?
We might be doing that this year, right? Because it is an expensive endeavor. Yeah. So on occasion we do.
Yeah. So all right.
Oh, hey, look at that. 2 hours have gone by. It's the fastest 2 hours on radio. This is the craziest thing ever. And we've gotten a lot of things from Matt from the Limitless. And when we come back, one lucky caller or texter is going to win that pair of Costa sunglasses, the Tuna Alley Pros, the blue mirrors with the glass lenses. Remember, you can listen to us live on the Let's Talk Hookup app, YouTube, and Facebook Live. And in the first hour, 97.3 The Fan, and we'll be right back.
Do you know why 1 million customers visited Summit Gasoline last year at the San Diego Sports Arena? Because they give you the lowest price on fuel. Great service and easy access, even for trucks and trailers at their 24 pumps. Summit is known for the best price on ice, too. Almost half the cost of any other vendor. 25 pounds for just $3.99. Martha and her crew love fishermen, and they'll prove it by giving you 100 pounds free with a 35-gallon fill-up. Summit offers over 40 snacks and drinks to choose from for only 89 cents. And even a line of hand creams and lip balms for 89 cents too. Summit now proudly offers locally made burritos and sandwiches. Made fresh daily and ready to go wherever the current takes you. Summit just upgraded their car wash. And for a limited time, get a deluxe car wash for only $6. Grab the wife's car, grab a cheap sandwich, and make up for the day on the water. Summit Gasoline. Lowest prices, friendliest staff, easy access, and free ice. What more can you ask for?
A top fleet and superb fishing is what Seaforth Sport Fishing in Mission Bay is all about. With free parking and fully stocked tackle shop, it's no wonder Seaforth Sport Fishing is a favorite among anglers. Come aboard top boats like the Aztec, Cortez, Endeavor, Apollo, Outer Limit, El Gato Dos, Pride, Tribute Pacifica, Pacific Voyager, and the Voyager. Plus, the new Seaforth, Sea-Watch, and San Diego offer the finest half and full day trips available. Seaforth Sport Fishing. For charters or regular open parties, schedule check seaforthlanding.com. Run by fishermen for fishermen in Mission Bay.
Hello, this is Captain Mike Totter from Searcher Sport Fishing. Alongside my colleague, Chef Josh Evans, and our dedicated team, we invite you to join us aboard the Searcher. Our fishing trips range from 1.5 to 8 days, available May through November, and include charter options. We're committed to upholding a legacy of top-notch customer service, delicious food, and a friendly and talented crew. Book your fishing adventure online at searchersportfishing.com or call Rachel at 619-226-2403. That's searchersportfishing.com. We look forward to welcoming you aboard.
One rod has set the standard for serious saltwater anglers worldwide, and that's CalStar. From the rugged dependability of the West Coast Series, the lightweight strength of the Graphiter, or the performance of the GG Series, all CalStar rods are handmade right here in Southern California of the finest materials and craftsmanship. Check out the new CalStar models now available, as well as upgrades to the classic rods that you know and love. If you want your tackle to be state-of-the-art tools to get the job done right, it's CalStar at fine tackle dealers.
Are you ready for reliability? Then you're ready for a Yamaha outboard. And there's no better time to jump on board than during our Ready for Reliability sales event. From now until March 31st, 2026, eligible new Yamaha 30 to 450 horsepower outboards get 2 additional years of warranty protection for a total of up to 7 years of warranty coverage. Plus, Yamaha 2.5 to 25 horsepower outboards come with up to $200 in dealer credit. Get ready to enjoy Yamaha reliability with a new outboard today. Visit your local Yamaha dealer for details. Yamaha, reliability starts here. Offer ends March 31st, 2026. Subject to change. Other restrictions and conditions apply. Select models excluded. 24-month Yamaha extended service added to 36 or 60-month factory limited warranty. Choice offered to Florida residents is a 24-month Yamaha limited warranty. See authorized participating Yamaha outboard dealers for details. Cannot be used with any other Yamaha offer.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. Well, here we are. Matt Barlow's going to flip the coin, and we're going to find out who's going to win that pair of Coastal sunglasses, the Tuna Alleys. Go for it. And it looks like it's a texter. The texter
is Oz from Ocean Beach. Congratulations.
Yeah, way to go.
Tommy picked the number, and that was the flip, and nice job. Hey, thank you, Matt. And you have special. You didn't talk about it. You have a great bluefin special.
We do have an April-May special, so we're going to be offering a 2-day trip, preferably reverse 2-day trip for the price of a day and a half. That's for April and May only.
So a reverse 2-day trip for the price of a day and a half.
Correct.
In April and May.
And yes.
And you have spots available?
We have spots available.
And April and May last year were the best.
Were epic. So it's a great time, this early season bluefin, and who knows what else, yellowtail too. So figured a good time to offer that special. So
heck yeah.
2-day for the price of a day and a half, April and May.
And how do you take advantage of that?
You call me directly, 619.
So it's not on the website. You just
not
have
on
to
the
call you
website.
directly.
This is a Let's Talk Hookup special.
Okay, cool.
So 619-987-7814.
All right, and you can get that number on the website, limitlesssportfishing.com.
Correct. My number is right on there.
Or you can go see Matt down on the boat. I bet he's hanging out down there when he's in port.
We've
down
it's
at Dana
always
Landing.
a project. Let me tell you.
Dana Landing and Mission Bay. Well, thanks for being here,
Thank
Matt.
you, guys.
Appreciate that very much. Thanks, Tommy P, for all your hard work. Thanks to Wayne for being here today, and thanks for all of you out there. Adam on the Let's Talk Hookup app, thank you too. Back tomorrow, Captain Joel Ralston will be here. He's one of the legends of San Diego sport fishing and now a commercial albacore fishing. It's going to be a lot of fun with Corey and myself tomorrow morning, 7 to 9 a.m. right back here. App, Facebook, YouTube Live, and 97.3 The Fan.